We're primarily working with a chair, but if you don't have a chair, that's perfectly fine. You can find a comfortable place on a mat, seated on a mat, or you could sit on a sofa, whatever. You can just find a comfortable seat for yourself, and I'll try and present several options. Like I said, we'll work seated, but with the option as we work through the class to find some standing postures and use the chair as a prop, not just as the seat. So we'll just take a moment, find your comfortable seat, however you are. If you're on a chair, just come forward. At the moment, we're not going to use the back of the chair. We don't want to sit back in the chair. We want to come forward and just take a moment here and just feel yourself present on the chair or however you're seated and just feel the physical connection. Maybe start with the connection to the ground, your feet, feel right foot, left foot. Just take a moment and feel that presence and that anchor. And then maybe how you're seated on the chair, right side, left side. Just feel that maybe sway back and forth a little bit till you feel centered. And if it's comfortable for you to have your hands on your thighs and just very lightly press down and allow you to find a little bit length in your spine. You're not pressing down hard, just enough connection to find some length in your spine. It's like somebody's pulling you up by a string in the crown of your head, and then a soft tuck of the chin. And just bring your awareness to the moment. Just bring yourself to the presence of the practice. And from here, start to notice how you're breathing. Just notice your breath. Notice whether you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Notice how deep you inhale and how much you exhale. And as we move through the practice, we'll work to breathing in through our nose and exhaling through our nose. And as we do that, we want to lengthen and even out our breath. So we nice smooth inhales and even exhales. And as we inhale, we're opening up, expanding into the upper chest, really feeling the breath coming into the lungs. And as we exhale, feel your navel press towards your spine gently and feel your lower abs engage and maybe they lift up a little bit. A few more just like that. Inhale, feeling the breath rising, expanding, opening, crown of the head up. And exhale, feel the navel push towards the spine, feel your lower abs engage, and maybe they start to lift up. A few more just like that, breathing in and breathing out. One more round, just breathing in and exhale. We'll find our breath together this time. Inhale together for 4. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Finding some movement with our breath. So let the hands relax off the lap. And on the inhale, our arms will come up just into an A shape on the count of 4. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, they come back to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. This time to a T shape. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Into a Y. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up overhead as much as you can find this morning. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands can come back onto the lap. One more time, find all that length in our spine, crown of the head up. Take an inhale here. And on the exhale, drop your right ear to your right ear to your right shoulder and get a stretch on the left side of your neck. Find the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Stay for one more breath in here. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale here and let the chin go to the shoulder. And then very slowly bring your chin over so you allow your left ear to go to your left shoulder and take a breath into the right side of your neck. Maybe your right hand leaves the lap, getting a little bit more depth in the breath. One more round of breath. Inhaling and breathing out. Inhale takes us back in through center. Crown of the head reaches up. We find all that length. And exhale. Inhale, both arms reach up overhead. Get that nice big stretch. And this time we'll keep both hands up. We'll find a clasp and reach our hands towards the ceiling. Stay for an inhale. And exhale, arms can come down to the side. Inhale, left arm reaches up, right arm finds a place on the chair as an anchor. Find all that length. Inhale here. And exhale, and get a lateral stretch. Let that left arm come over to the right side. Make sure you feel secure. You don't have to go very far, but we're breathing into the left side. Inhale takes us up with length. And one more time, over to the right and find the breath in the left side of the body. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale takes us up to center. Right arm can join that left arm. Maybe we find the clasp. And exhale, left hand come down, right arm stays up. Find a support with that left arm. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, a lateral stretch, opening the right side of the body. Inhale, we come back into center with length, energy through the fingertips. And exhale, we go that lateral stretch. And this time we stay for a breath, breathing into the right lungs. Breathing in and breathing out. One more, just like that. Feeling the inhale and exhale. Next inhale, arms come back up. Find all the length, maybe the clasp, arms reach up. And exhale, hands can come down to the side. Let's get a shoulder roll, release any tension. So inhale, shoulder heads can come up to the ears, and then you can squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Again, shoulder heads up to the ears, then squeeze them back and down. Now our left arm can come up one more time. We find all that inhale. And this time, exhale, the left hand can come to the right knee. The right hand can come to the back of the chair for support. Inhale, we find that length in our spine. And exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen again. And exhale, see if you can open up that shoulder a little bit more and stay for the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale comes back into center. Both arms reach, get a nice big stretch. And we go over to the other side. Right hand to left knee. Left hand goes to the back of the chair. Inhale, we find length first. And then we find the twist in our upper back, looking over the left shoulder. Find another breath in here. And maybe we can find a little bit more twist as we exhale and stay for that breath. Inhaling and exhale. Next inhale, we come back into center, arms reach up, get a nice big stretch, and exhale, hands can come down. Let's get some work into our spine. So we'll do some cow-cats to get a little mobility into our spine. So hands can be on the thighs, find the length of the spine. And as we inhale, lean forward and bring your shoulder blades together. Crown of the head can come up, gaze up. And then exhale, push back, round the spine, come into that cat pose, as much space as you can find, straighten your arms. Then inhale, come forward, let the shoulders squeeze together, gaze up. And exhale, find all that rounding as we come into our cat. 3 more times, just like that. No rush. Getting movement into our spine, finding our cow, and then pushing back into our cat. Twice more. Breathing in, breathing out. Last time. Inhaling and exhale. Next inhale, we come back up with length and stay here as we exhale. Find the inhale here and exhale. Keep your hands on your thighs and forward fold any amount. You don't have to let your head go below your knees. Maybe you have your hands on your knees. If you want to let your head go down, you can let your hands go down to the floor and find a forward fold. Either hands on thighs, not going below your knees, or letting your head come down. 2 breaths here. 1, 2. Coming up, maybe the hands on the thighs help you come back up into that length, that mountain pose, and stay here as you exhale. Finding some more work in our shoulders. 1 more shoulder roll. Shoulder heads come up to the ears and squeeze them back and down. On the inhale, bring your arms up into a cactus shape. Take an inhale here. And exhale, bring your arms together and make prayer hands. Inhale, open up. And exhale, squeeze in. This time, as we inhale, both arms go up overhead. And exhale, we come back into center. See if you can find your forearms together. Inhale to open up. And exhale, come to the front. Inhale, arms go up. And exhale, prayer hands come to heart center. Inhale 1 more time, opening up. Exhale, hands to the front. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, hands can come to the heart center. Take a breath, find the length of your spine. Inhale. And exhale, hands can come down to the lap. Just take a breath in here, find the inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, right hand can go to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Find the length, take an inhale here. And then just fold at the heart. And then just start to go rotation around, getting circles in all directions. 3 times in one direction. Getting some more movement into our spine, into our waist. Then come back up into center. Open up your arms, feel all that expanse, and then cross the opposite way, arm on shoulder. We find the length. And then we fold at the heart. And we find that rotation, opening up rotating around the upper thoracic spine, the upper back. Couple more times, opposite way we went the first time. And then we can let ourselves land. Hands can come into heart center. Sorry, hands onto thighs. A little bit more work for our arms and shoulders. So maybe a scooch over to the right side of the chair so you have some space. And then on the inhale, the right arm reaches up. And then once it's all the way at the top, you take the palm and you face it out. And then on the exhale, you bring the arm around with the palm facing out. And once it's behind you, it comes back facing in. Couple more times. Inhale, palm facing in. Then we open up to the outside and we sweep around the back. 1 more, just like that. So good for the mobility of the shoulders. Coming in, opening, and then coming back. We'll go the opposite way. So we start down. We have our palm facing out. We sweep it up. Once it's all the way up, we can have it face towards our body. Coming down. Open up. Swing around. Once it's on top, come back. 1 more time. Coming up. And down. Nice. Just take a moment and scooch over to the other side so you have some room there. Then left arm can start down, palm face in. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, open to the outside and come down. And just notice maybe different on this side than the other side. Not necessarily very symmetrical all the time. And we really want to work on trying to get the range in our arm as we move back. And we're very good at getting that forward range. We're going to go the opposite way now. Palm face in, face out, and go back first. It's getting that movement of our arm and shoulder as we go back. That's what we really want to focus on here. Increasing our range for everyday mobility. One more time. Really nice work. Coming up. Palm face in, and then down. Maybe come back into center and shoulder, a couple of shoulder rolls, get rid of any tension in there. Nice. Then let's bring our hands together. If you have any trouble interlocking your hands, you can just overlap your hands, and we'll get some work into our wrists, and we'll do figure eights in one direction, and then figure eights in the opposite direction. Shake out our hands, really let our fingers go loose, really nice hand flips, handshakes. And then we can bring our elbows to the side of our ribs, have a loose fist here, take an inhale here. And as we exhale, push our knuckles to the earth, getting a nice stretch across the top of our wrist. Inhale, open up your hands, push your fingers down, and then bring your fingers facing up. Take an inhale here, soft fist, knuckles to the earth. Then open up your hands, fingers pointing down, then bringing them back. Two more times. Inhale, spread the fingers. Exhale, soft fist. Inhale here. Exhale, knuckles to the floor. Inhale, open up your fingers to the floor. And then inhale, fingers come up. And exhale, soft fist. Just shake that out. And we'll start to move into some work into our lower body now that we have some of our upper body loose and more range of mobility there. So we'll start with some work on our legs. If it's comfortable for you, you can grab your right knee and just bring it up. If this is hard, you can still work with your foot on the ground either way. Knee comes up. And if you have your shin, lengthen your spine, take an inhale here. Then right hand can come onto your right knee, and we're getting some hip circles in one direction. And then we'll reverse that, go the opposite direction. One time, two times, and three times. Let that right foot land. Just take a breath in here, breathing in, and breathing out. Take the inhale, grab that leg, bring it back up, and maybe you can cross it over that right ankle over the left knee, or you can have your leg a little bit more down facing towards the earth. If we have it across, we have sort of a pigeon figure four posture. We find some length here, take an inhale here. And exhale, forward fold any amount. Try and keep a nice straight spine. Don't let your spine curve in yet. And feel the stretch on your right side. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, fold in again. Any amount that feels good, you feel that stretch on your right outer thigh. Take another inhale, coming back up. And exhale, fold in, and we'll stay for 3 breaths this time. Breathing in. And out. If you want, you can let your back relax. Your head can go down towards the floor. 2 more breaths. Find the inhale and breathe out. One more, just like that. Breathing in and breathing out. Next inhale, we come back up into center, lengthen our spine, and we'll get a little bit of work into our foot. So let's start with a foot massage here. We can have our hand, and maybe if it's comfortable for you, if you have socks on, don't worry. Just work with whatever massage feels good for you. If you have your socks off, maybe interlock your fingers in your toes. Try and get a little bit more spread in there. And just take a moment and roll your ankle circles in one direction, whether you have your toes and your fingers interlocked or not. And then ankle circles in the opposite direction. And if you have your fingers and toes interlocked, you can release that. And we'll get a little bit of massage work into the ball joints of our toes, down into the arch. I like to use my thumbs to press in, and the heel, I use my whole hand, press it along my heel, and then hands coming up the calf. Find some tender spots sometimes, and maybe just a gentle circular massage there, coming up onto my knee, over onto my thigh, hamstring, and quads. Just light massage there, come back down. And then point and flex the foot. Really mindful movement here. Feel the energy in your lower leg. And then you can take that right leg up, let it land, and just take a moment. Notice how it feels right side, left side. Take a breath in. Feel the energy of that right foot, that right leg, and breathe it. Let's go over to the left leg so we can come down, help get that left leg up. And we'll start with some hip circles. So we have our hand on our knee, and then we're doing hip circles in one direction, finding all that energy opening up. And then we can go in opposite directions. Notice maybe different range of motion on this side than the other side. Again, that notion of symmetry. We really have a lot of difference between the right side and left side sometimes. Let that left foot land, find the length of our spine, find a breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Stay for the inhale and exhale. We can fold in, we can help grab that left leg, bring it up, cross it over the right leg any amount, and just take a moment here. And we'll give our foot a little bit of massage, a little bit of comfort. So maybe interlock your fingers and your toes, or just do a little toe massage through any socks or comforts you have on your feet. If you have your fingers interlocked or not, we'll get some ankle circles in one direction and ankle circles in the opposite direction. Looking forward to getting outside and walking more, getting rid of boots into lighter footwear. It's so good to get our feet energized. One more time in that circle. And then you can release your hand and find those nice spots to find massage in your foot, the ball joints of your toes, or maybe the pads of your toes, the sole of your foot. Your heel, really nice squeeze in, give it a little bit of energy. Then your hands can come up on your calf, your shin, lightly over your knee. Find your thigh, quads, and hamstrings. And just a light massage down, and then come back and a little point and flex of your foot. Feel the energy there. Nice. Then you can help that left foot can come down. Take a moment when it lands. Come back into your mountain pose, that nice straight spine. And feel the energy of your legs, your feet, and take a breath in. Breathing in and breathing out. As we move into some sun salutations, we'll start off seated. But we'll have the option to do some standing sun salutations with the chair as well. Your choice. And as we progress through the sun salutations, we'll also work towards a warrior two posture. If you want to stay seated, We can come into a warrior two posture by coming into a goddess posture. Goddess posture, we start by having our hands on our thighs in our mountain pose like we've been in, and then walk your feet out. Keep walking them out as far as you can. Toes can point out. We find the length of our spine. Then take your hands on the inside of your knees. Really push your knees open and feel your knees pushing towards your hands, and stay here for 5 breaths. Feeling that strength of this posture, feeling the strength of the lower body, and trying to keep that openness of your knees pushing outwards, not bending in. 2 more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more, just like that. Inhaling and exhale. Stay for the inhale, and exhale, you can release. When we get to the warrior two phase of our practice, you can, if you're seated, you can come into this posture and then extend your arms and look over to one side for warrior two facing right, and the other side for warrior two facing left. And you'll be able to do the reverse and the side angle postures as well. It's an option as we move forward. We'll all continue seated for a little bit, and we'll do some seated sun salutations. And we'll come back into that mountain pose, find our feet planted on the earth, hands can rest on our thighs, find our nice length, and take a breath. Find the inhale and exhale. Next inhale, both arms reach up, find the length of the spine, and then on the exhale, hands can come to the thighs. Inhale, we come forward into our cow again, chest forward, elbows squeezed together, and exhale back into our cat. Inhale, we lengthen up with as much of our spine, and exhale, forward fold. And again, your head does not have to go below your knees. It can rest on your knees, or you can let your head drape all the way down. And we stay here for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Next inhale, arms come all the way up. We reach up. And exhale, hands can come to heart center. We find a breath, and exhale, hands can come to the side. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, arms reach up. Really feel the length, length, length. And exhale, hands can come to the side as we keep all that length. Inhale, come forward into your cow. Shoulder blades together, gaze up. And exhale, push back with all that space in our spine into your cat. Inhale 1 more time, really lengthen up. And exhale, your forward fold for 2 breaths. Head to the knees, or head can drop down. 2 breaths here. 1, 2. Next inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands can come to heart center. We take a breath. Inhaling, exhale. Stay for the inhale, and exhale, hands can come to the left. 1 more time, just like that. Starting here, find the inhale and breathing out. Next inhale, arms reach up, find the length, and exhale, hands can come to the thigh. Inhale, come forward, shoulder blades squeeze together into our cow, and exhale, come back into our cow. Inhale, lengthen, 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 and exhale, your forward fold, and find 2 breaths here. 1, 2. Next inhale, we come all the way back up, arms reach up, and exhale, hands can come to the left. Stay for the breath, breathing in and breathing out. We'll do 1 variation of that. Same starting position, hands on the thighs, lengthen the spine, find the breath, breathing in and exhale. Next inhale, both arms reach up, and exhale, hands can come to the thighs. Inhale, come forward into your cow, and exhale back into your cat. Inhale, lengthen up the spine, And exhale, forward fold, but not so deep this time. Because on the inhale, we're going to take that right arm, sweep it up to the ceiling as we gaze up. And that exhale, right hand can come to our knee. Inhale, left arm reaches, getting a nice twist in our salutation now. And exhale, left hand can come down. Now we inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. Stay for 2 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. One more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, rise all the way up, find the length. And exhale, hands can come to the left. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Inhale, both arms reach up, find the length. And exhale, hands to the thighs. Inhale, coming into your cow. And exhale, back into a cow. Inhale, lengthening up the spine. And exhale, forward fold, but not so deep this time. Because inhale, we're going to find a twist. Opening up. And exhale, right hand can come down. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Find that space. And exhale, left hand can come down. Inhale, this time we'll come forward into a cow. And exhale, push back into a cow. Inhale, coming up in nice length. And exhale here. Stay for a breath. Breathing in, breathing out. One more, just like that. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, hands to the thigh. Inhale, coming into your cow. And exhale, back into a cow. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the right arm, find that twist. And exhale, right hand can come down. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And exhale, left arm comes down. Inhale, come into your cow. Exhale, push back into your cow. Inhale, lengthen up. And stay here as you exhale. One more time, find the length. And exhale, relax. Stay for a breath, breathing in and breathing out. So you can stay with those sun salutations, or you can join. We're going to come in using the chair for some standing salutations. Whatever's working for you this morning, there's both great series to work with. So whatever's your choice this morning, if you're going to do standing, bring your hands to heart center and we'll all find a way to stand together. So hands come to heart center, come to the front of the chair, and then on the inhale, coming into your toes and coming up, lift your butt off the chair and come into a chair pose. So we're in a bit of a squat here. 2 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Strong lower body. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, we can rise all the way up into standing and arms can come to the side. I just want to make a small adjustment in my screen so I can see something. There we go. So now we can come into standing salutations and we can use our chair. So I'm going to work with the seat. You can also, if you don't want to come down as far, use the back of the chair. And as we started when we were in our seat, the first thing we did was find the grounding of our body where we were connected to the earth. We do the same thing here. We find the connection of our feet to the ground, to our mat, to the floor. Really allow that to bring us to the moment and give us some foundation. Once we find that, we engage our legs, bring our ribs up out of our waist, find the length of our spine, crown of the head lifts up, and a soft tuck of the chin so we're not putting any pressure on the back of our neck. Then stay for a breath. Find the inhale and exhale. Next inhale, both arms reach up, find as much length as you can. And exhale, hands can come to the chair and you find a forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Next inhale, we come all the way up into standing. Arms reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, hands can come to heart center or by the side. Stay for the breath. Inhaling and breathing out. Again, arms to the side. Inhale, pressing into the earth to find the length. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, forward fold. Stay for 2 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. One more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Slight bend into the knees allows us to rise all the way up into stand. And hands to heart center or by the side of the body. Find the breath, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale here, and exhale, hands can come to the side. This time we'll add just a little bit more work. We'll start to put our cow-cats in here. So again, we start with our feet really planted on the earth. Inhale, arms reach up, find the leg, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, and actually come into your cow this time. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And exhale, push into your cat. Bend your knees if you need. Couple more times. Inhale into a cow. And exhale back into it. One more time. Inhale into a cow. And exhale, push back into it. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Tailbone goes back. Round the head goes forward. And exhale, forward fold for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Next inhale, slight bend in the knees. Arms can reach up. And exhale, hands can come to heart center. Take a breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale here. And exhale, arms to the side. Let's do one more sun salutation like that, whether you're seated or standing, and then we'll put a twist in. So inhale, arms reach up, find the length. And exhale, hands can come to the chair. Inhale takes you into a cow. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, crown the head up. Exhale, find the arch of the back as we come into a cow. Inhale this time, lengthen the spine into neutral. And exhale, forward fold 2 breaths. Bend the knees, relax the head. One more breath here. Breathing in, breathing out. Next inhale, arms can sweep up. Find all that length. And exhale, hands to the side or heart center and take a breath. Breathing in. And we'll do that last variation with a twist, standing or seated, hands on the side. Inhale, takes the arms up. And exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, just halfway up, lengthen the spine. And exhale, left hand can come to the chair and right arm sweeps up. Bend that left knee to help find that stretch. On the exhale, right hand can come down, maybe on the chair or forearm on the chair, and then left arm sweeps up, bend that right knee. Then exhale, left hand can come down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, tailbone pushes back, round the head up, and then exhale, forward fold for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Inhale, we press into the feet, allows the arms to reach up, find all that length. And exhale, hands can come to heart center or by the side. Stay for the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Inhaling, arms reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Find a place for that left hand to land or left forearm. Slight bend into that left knee. And then inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, right hand can come down. Find support. Bend the right knee. left arm reaches. Exhale, left hand can come down. We really lengthen the spine by pushing the tailbone back, round the head forward, and then exhale, we find a forward fold for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Inhale, pressing into the earth, arms rise all the way up, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, hands can come to heart center. Take a breath, breathe in and breathe out. Relax the arms and just notice how those sun salutations landed, whether you were standing or seated. One more breath, breathing in and breathing out. Let's move into our warrior 2 posture. So if you are remain seated, we come back into that goddess pose with our knees wide and our feet pointed out. We had that position where we were really strengthening our inner thighs. So we can work here for warrior 2, or if you want, you can stay standing and we can work with warrior 2 in a standing posture with the chair or not with the chair, depending on how you feel. So if you're standing in warrior 2, what we want to do is start facing the long edge of the mat and then bring our right foot forward so our toes are pointing the front of the mat, and our left foot goes back as far as we can, parallel to the back, and we sink in. We can use the chair for support. So we're lunging into our right knee, and just like when we were seated, we don't want that knee to concave in, so we want to push that out. Standing, we keep that left foot really anchored to the ground, just like you do when you're seated. And if you're standing, hands can come to the hips, and then open up your hips gently. They don't have to go very far, working towards the long edge of the mat. Then extend your arms, and they can allow your torso, your upper chest to come parallel to the mat. And then bring your gaze to the front right hand. So all of us, whether you're seated or standing, have your gaze to your right hand in your seated warrior 2 or your standard warrior 2. Take a breath in here, breathing in, breathe out. Relax the shoulders, find one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, left hand can come down and right arm reaches up. And exhale, we come back into our warrior 2. 2 more times like that. We reverse the warrior and we come back into the warrior. Once more, inhale, feel that stretch on the right side of the body, and exhale into your warrior 2. Stay for the breath, inhaling and exhale. Now we'll find a side angle pose. So now our left arm can come up overhead and we get a stretch on the left side of the body. You can use the chair for support or not. And then we come back into our warrior 2. 2 more times. Maybe the hand goes to the thigh this time and we get that side angle. Come back into the warrior 2. 1 more time, side angle. Then inhale takes us into warrior 2. And stay here for 2 breaths. Really feel how the warrior feels now. 1, 2. Take a moment here. And then exhale. Hands can come to the waist. And if you're seated, just relax your legs. If you're standing, you can come face forward. Just take a breath in here before we go to the other side. Then when you're ready, left foot can face the short edge of the mat. Right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. If you're standing, if you're seated, go back into that goddess pose. Really work those knees open. If you're standing, we find the lunge, really straighten that back leg. That's our support. Then hands can come on the hips, open to the long edge of the mat. Then open up the shoulders, gaze over that left hand. Let the shoulders relax and stay here for 2 breaths. If you're standing, really keep the strength of that back leg. If you're seated, try and keep your knees from concaving in. 1 more breath. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, right hand can come down, left arm reaches up, and we come into an exalted warrior. Exhale back into warrior 2. Again, inhale, exalted warrior, reversed warrior. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, find warrior two. Stay for the breath, and we'll go the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. Stay for the inhale. And now our right hand sweeps up. Find a place for that left hand to land, and we get that lovely stretch from the toe to the fingers. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. And exhale, sliding. One more time. Nice, smooth dynamic, no rush. Stay with the breath. Exhale, find the sun. Inhale takes us back into warrior two. Stay in the warrior for two breaths. Find places you can relax. Maybe your shoulders, your toes, your jaw, your eyebrows. One more breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale will, if you're standing, hands can come to the waist. If you're seated, you just relax your legs and take a breath. Breathing in and breathing out. One more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Nice. We'll move into a balance pose. If you're standing, we'll do tree pose, which I'll come to in a second. If you're seated, you can work on a balance by just bring yourself to the front of the chair, and then you can close your eyes, let one leg come up, maybe hold on that leg. It doesn't have to come very far. You can even have your toe on the ground, just so it's hovering or toe pressing, and then let your opposite arm go to one side, engage to the other side. And what you're trying to do here is stay as centered and straight as possible. You don't want to lean to one side or the other, and follow your breath. If you want to do a tree posture, we can come up. We can use the chair for support. We can have one hand on the chair. And we'll just take a moment here, get everybody where they want to go. And if we're using the chair, we're going to make sure our left leg, our leg away from the chair is nice and strong, real strong foundation into the earth. Then let that other leg come up, and then we can bring it, either toe can be on the ground or sole of the foot onto the calf. Then bring your standing leg, the arm of the standing leg, to heart center, and just find 3 breaths, really connecting the breath, feeling the chest and the hand connection. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, 3. Next 3 breaths, maybe play around with balance, letting that right hand leave the chair, maybe just a little bit. Maybe you're working towards getting your arms in cactus. Play around, give a little challenge in your balance here. 3 breaths. Steady gaze, stay with the breath. 1, 2, 3. Find some support. Let that right leg go forward and straighten the leg. Stay for the inhale and exhale. Right leg can come down. You can either move the chair to the other side or face the other direction. I'm going to move the chair so I stay connected with everybody here. And we'll go to the other side. And again, the focus of balance is the standing leg. That's where we're finding our strength right up into our glutes, so all the way from our feet right up that chain of our legs. And then we want to stay with our breath. So take a moment, whether you're seated or standing, right? Find the inhale and exhale. If you're standing, open that left knee and let the foot touch the ground, and then bring your foot up along the side of your leg, and then find your tree pose, supported. 3 breaths. Feel the breath in your right hand. Really feel that connection of chest to breath. Breathing in, breathing out. One more, just like that. Inhaling and exhale. 3 breaths of playing around with a little bit of challenge. Maybe the hand leaves the chair. Maybe you come into cactus. 3 breaths. Keep focus on the breath. Nice, smooth, even breath. 2 more, just like this. Breathing in and breathe out. One more inhale and exhale. Stay for the inhale. And then let that right knee come forward, straighten that left leg. Sorry, left knee come forward, straighten the left leg. And then left foot can come down to the ground. Just take a moment. If you're seated, just bring both feet down to the ground. Open your eyes, and we'll find our mountain pose, seated or standing, for 2 breaths. 1, 2. If you're seated, you can stay seated. If you're standing, you can stay standing, or you can go into seating. We're going to get a little bit of dynamic movement going, a little bit of aerobic work as well. So if you're standing, we want to come into that wide leg with our toes pointing out a bit. If you're seated, again, very similar to the goddess pose. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, just bring your right arm across your body. And then inhale, come back into center. Exhale, left arm across the body, maybe over just about head height, and then come back into center. Inhale coming into shoulder height. Exhale, coming back. Couple more times. Shoulder height, coming back. Waist height, waist. We don't have to stay with the breath. We can start to get a little bit faster movement, coming down a little bit lower, getting a little bit of work, side to side. Now we're coming back up, waist height, maybe our heels leave the ground, getting a little bit more energy flowing, maybe picking up the speed. Our breath work is with our movements now. We're not controlling our breath as much, side to side, lower, lower, down to the ground, waist height, shoulder height, head height, head height. One more time going down, shoulder, waist, ground, waist, shoulder, head, and then come back into center. Just let that relax. If you're seated, bring your legs together. If you're standing, find your mountain pose. Feel how that resonates. Find 3 breaths here. Breathing in, breathing in. Let's all make our way onto our chair. If you're seated, and just make sure you're coming down nice and smooth and easy. And we'll do one more mobility work. We'll do a little march. And we can do this seated. So when you're ready, just take a breath, breathing in, breathing out. On the inhale, left knee comes up, and exhale, right leg comes down. Inhale, left knee up, exhale, left knee down. Inhale, right leg, exhale, down. Try and get the knees up as high as you can. Exhale, down. A couple more times each side, right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. This time as you do right leg, maybe your left arm reaches up. And as you do left leg, right arm reaches up. We start to find, again, a little bit more movement, a little bit more energy in here. We find an extension of our arms really lengthening, knees up as much as we can when we're walking. We want to get our feet up. We want to find this energy to be able to walk, to get our legs, our feet moving, and maybe pick up the pace just a little bit more. Your pace this morning. 3 more rounds each side. 1, 2, 3. And then let everything land. Scooch back in your chair. Now we can let the back relax. Come into the back of the chair. Close your eyes. Find a couple of breaths. I'm going to take us through a body scan. So as I mentioned, different parts of the body, just bring your awareness to it. You don't have to touch it. You just bring your mental awareness to it. And as the process happens, I'll move quickly from one part to the other. Don't linger, just stay with each part as I mention. So just take a moment, find a comfortable posture, sit back in the chair, close your eyes, take a breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your awareness to your right hand, your right thumb, right forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Palm of your right hand, back of your hand. Your right wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit. Right waist, right hip, right thigh, right knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, top of your foot, toes, big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, left hand, left thumb, left middle finger, left ring finger, left pinky finger, left palm, back of the left hand, left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left armpit, left waist, left hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, top of your foot, big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, right shoulder, left shoulder, between your shoulder blades, right buttocks, left buttocks, your spine, your whole back, top of your head, forehead, both sides of your head, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between your eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, right leg, left leg, both legs, right arm, left arm, both arms, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the back and the front, whole head, whole of the body, whole body, whole of the body. Stay with that 3 breaths. And as we move into our final posture, we'll do a little bit of breath work again. So find yourself nice and comfortable. You can use the back of the chair. Notice how you're breathing now. Notice the difference between the beginning of the practice and the present moment. Maybe more efficient, maybe a little bit more deep. And we'll do a little bit of breathing together. So inhale your air and exhale everything out. And we'll inhale together for 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold that breath. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the fullness. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with that count, your own count, 3 or 4 breaths. Focus with the breath, each part of your breath. And when you're ready, you can let that control of your breath go. Let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. And just stay with this breath, your natural cadence, 8 to 10 breaths. Stay focused on the breath. Stay present in the moment. And I'll let you enjoy some silence and the sounds of your own breath. 8 to 10 breaths from here. And there's no rush. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want this morning. If you want to join in closing out, you can bring your hands into heart center. Lengthen up the spine. Take a breath in here, breathing in. And breathe out. On the inhale, hands can come up to the forehead. Thumbs can touch the center of the forehead. Lengthen up the spine. And exhale, bow down to your practice, our community on these Friday mornings. Inhale, coming back up, hands to heart center. And thank you so much for joining in on this Friday morning. I hope the practice landed well with you and that you have a beautiful rest of the day.